pull up a chair because I think knowing how to cook is one of the most important life skills that you can have. And I don't mean knowing how to make a fancy restaurant type of food. You don't need to be a chef and you don't need to have expensive equipment, but you don't even have to like cooking, to be honest. But you do have to eat every single day. And knowing how to cook gives you independence. You're not completely depending on restaurants to be open, delivery apps, frozen dinners, or someone else being there to make you a meal. If you have some eggs, potatoes, rice, beans, pasta, flour, a few vegetables, a little bit of meat, you can figure something else out. And the skill becomes especially important when money gets tight. A person who knows how to cook can look at half an onion, some leftover chicken, a handful of veggies, a bag of rice, and see a meal. Someone who hasn't learned those skills may look at the exact same refrigerator and think there's nothing to eat. That's the difference that cooking teaches you, to be resourceful. You also learn that overripe bananas aren't garbage, and food can be repurposed into banana bread or cookies. Leftover chicken can become soup or tacos or casserole. Bones can become stock. Vegetables that need to be used up can become a stir fry. And you start looking at food a little bit differently. You don't need to memorize hundreds of recipes to learn basic techniques. Learn how to roast something, learn how to saute, learn how to brown your meat properly, how to cook an egg, and how to make a simple sauce. Bake a loaf of bread or a pan of biscuits. Learn how to season your food. And most importantly, learn how to taste as you go. Once you understand techniques, instead of just memorizing recipes, you can walk into a kitchen and work with what you have. And there's a confidence that comes from that, because life isn't always predictable. Money can get tight, storms can happen, prices go up, plans change, and being able to feed yourself and the people you love from basic ingredients is a form of self-reliance. Historically, cooking wasn't considered some special hobby or interest. It was basic life knowledge. It was survival skills. And somewhere along the way, I think we started treating the ability to cook like it's optional. I can tell you, after 27 years of cooking professionally, the most valuable things I have learned in a kitchen have very little to do with making beautiful food. Cooking teaches patience, resourcefulness, problem solving, and confidence. And it teaches you how to care for people. You can feed a new mother. You can bring dinner to someone who's grieving. You can make soup for someone who's sick. You can celebrate a birthday or welcome someone into your home. Food has a way of saying, I care about you. And if you have children or grandchildren, teach them how to cook. Not because they need to become chefs, but because someday they're going to need to know how to feed themselves. And teaching them how to cook, that is a gift that they will carry for the rest of their lives. So I'm curious, what is one meal that you think every young person should know how to cook before they leave home? Let me know in the comments.